What is going on, Busy Bariatrics? Let's answer one of the biggest questions we get after surgery. How often should I be lifting weights after bariatric surgery? And honestly, most people are asking this question because they're terrified of doing it wrong. They think they need 6 days a week, 2-hour workouts, battle ropes, some shirtless dude screaming at them while EDM music threatens their blood pressure. And in reality, you need to relax. Most bariatric patients do not need more punishment. They need proper structure. Right after surgery, especially, movement should start simple. Think more like walking, getting up, moving more frequently, building tolerance, getting circulation going, helping recovery. Think more like stretching, yoga, getting your body moving. Early post-op is not the time to start cosplaying as David Goggins. Your body's healing, your calories are low, hydration is harder, and energy fluctuates. This is where we focus on building the identity of someone who moves consistently. Then, once your surgeon clears you for exercise and resistance training, that's where the game changes. Because resistance training is one of the biggest things helping bariatric patients actually look like they lost weight instead of just becoming smaller, softer versions of themselves. Nobody talks about this part enough. A lot of people lose weight after surgery. Far fewer build muscle. And muscle really matters. Muscle's going to improve your metabolism, it's going to improve strength, it's going to improve body composition, it improves long-term maintenance, and it's going to improve your confidence. And honestly, most people don't actually want to just lose weight. They want to look healthy, athletic, capable, like they actually train. Here's where gym-intimidation can sometimes kick in. Because bariatric patients walk into gyms thinking everybody's judging them. Meanwhile, the guy curling in the squat rack wearing sunglasses indoors hasn't noticed another human being since 2009. Most gym fear actually comes from uncertainty. You don't know what to do, you don't know the machines, you feel behind, you feel embarrassed, you think everybody's watching. And that is 100% okay. That's why at Busy Bariatrics, we use a gradual progression approach inside our beginner systems and 12-week structures. We don't throw people into chaos. What we do is we teach basic movement patterns that focus on dumbbells initially, then we work into machine confidence, we get your workout flow, we start to teach you progressive overload, then finally how to adjust the intensity of your workout, as well as how to recover properly and how to train around real life. Because consistency matters more than impressiveness. And for most bariatric patients, 3 to 4 lifting sessions per week is more than enough to create incredible progress, especially in the beginning. You do not need 6 bodybuilding days. You need recoverable consistency, and there is a huge difference between the two of those things. One of my favorite approaches for bariatric clients is a full body training split. And every time I say that, some gym bro acts like I insulted his ancestry. But hear me out. Full body splits work really well for busy adults and bariatric patients because you hit muscle groups more frequently, you practice movement patterns more often, you recover better, you miss fewer body parts if life gets chaotic, and workouts stay efficient. Because let's be honest, busy adults miss workouts sometimes. Your kids are going to get sick, work is going to explode, life is going to life. And if your training plan falls apart because you missed left pinky toe and rear delt day, your system's way too fragile. Full body splits create flexibility. Now, eventually, some clients move into upper-lower splits, push-pull legs, or more advanced programming. But the foundation still matters the most. And here's another huge mistake people make after surgery. They underestimate the recovery time. Your body grows during recovery, not during the workout itself. If you're sleeping 4 hours, undereating protein, stressed out constantly, dehydrated, and training 7 days a week like punishment, you're not really optimizing, you're accumulating fatigue. Your recovery matters, protein matters, hydration matters, sleep matters, and rest days matter. Especially after bariatric surgery, where recovery demands can always be different due to lower calorie intake and nutrient absorption challenges. And ladies, before anybody panics, lifting weights will not make you bulky, I promise. Most men can't even accidentally get bulky, and they're trying way harder than you. What resistance training does do is help create shape. Shoulders, glutes, back development, definition, that toned look everybody talks about, that hourglass figure that everybody dreams about. That's where muscle comes in. Toned is just muscle with lower body fat percentages. That's the real secret for it. Now, if you're a man and you're still listening, you're not going to build an athletic physique by doing random cardio circuits and surviving on protein shakes and sadness. You need progressive resistance training. At the end of the day, the goal after bariatric surgery should not just be getting lighter. The goal is becoming stronger, more capable, more independent, and more resilient. That's why we focus so heavily on building habits, patterns, behaviors around movement. Because motivation fades, systems survive, and if you're scared to start lifting, good. That means you care. Confidence doesn't come before action, though. Confidence comes from action. Everybody starts awkward. Everybody feels uncomfortable at first, and everybody sucks before they improve. That's totally normal. You're not uncoachable, you just need structure. And if you want help building a realistic training plan that actually works with your bariatric journey and your busy life, that's exactly why we built Busy Bariatrics. Follow us for a no BS approach to post-op fitness and nutrition, and as always, keep getting busy.